Testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing. Testing. Okay. 1 second. Is this actually live? It's kind of weird. Let's see. Hopefully someone will arrive soon to tell us whether or not we're live. Oh, there's 1 like. That's good. Let's see. There's just so much going on. There we go. Let's try that out as well. Okay, we got 2. Oh, hey Sarge. Okay, cool. We got Sarge. Nice. Hey Sarge. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder why it's so busted. 1 second, Sarge. The settings aren't set up here. Let's see. Is it the width? It's probably the width. Anyway, Sarge, how are you doing? Well, I get stuff set up here, just because we're back on the proper channel, and it looks like settings are broken from the last time. So, let's see. No, that's too much. That's still too much. 680. Just fixing up that little chat box so that we have something good to work with. And then I'll be right with you guys. So that's that. And then 900 for height. There we go. Okay. I tell you, man, every time, it's always going to be a struggle with YouTube. It's always going to be a struggle. Alright, cool. Cool, I've fixed that. That's great. That's fixed. Oh, Miguel. Hey, Miguel. And, guys, I don't know how delayed the... Been a hell of a week. Yes, it has. It really has. It's been a rough one, man. It's been a super rough one. But I got the YouTube channel back, and it's alright. Anyway, I should probably get Monster Hunter going. But yeah, I don't really understand what's going on with the live stream. Like on my side, the live stream says it's going on for an hour, and I don't know if it actually is gonna. I don't know if it's gonna. I don't know if it's going to kick us out after an hour, but if it does, we'll just restart. But I think an hour would be like a good enough time to go through here. Let's see. Yeah, I don't fully understand this thing with the schedule. It's weird. Anyway, yeah, we got 6 viewers. That's cool. That's cool. And we got this coming up. I think this is gonna work. I think I'm gonna use stream avatars because I think I've got these new settings to work now. I'm very excited, so I'm gonna connect that. Let's see if we get stream avatar going while the lovely Japanese lady sings to you guys. Yeah. Do not know how stream avatars work. There's only me. Don't really know how that works. Damn it. I really thought we could get stream avatars working this time. I wonder what is it that makes it not work? Is my login details? Should be working. One second here, guys. And but Sarge, yeah, no, I had 3 strikes. They all came at one time, and so they just kind of it knocked out the channel. Like, one of the strikes was really stupid. It was so it's Katakoa. They striked a video that they had previously struck before, so they just went for it again, and that's how we ended up in the situation we were in. Oh, nice. More people came up. Oh, hey Ryan. I'm playing on the Switch, man. Yeah, no, still can't get. Yeah, sorry guys. I can't get. Oh wait, no, there you guys are. Oh, nice, we got it. All right, cool. We got little Pokemon for you guys. This is excellent, wonderful. Oh hey, oh hello, Erica. Yeah, hi, welcome. We're just kind of getting started here. All right, nice. I'm glad this was able to work. We finally got that set up. Let's hope we don't get kicked out 1 hour from now. Anyway, to answer questions, do you think spoilers will come out tomorrow? I'm not gonna lie, Amon, I was really hoping we were gonna get spoilers today. Because we got the One Piece spoilers, sort of. Like, let me just very quickly check. We have One Piece spoilers, and the One Piece spoilers are pretty aight. And then we got, I believe, yeah, actually, I think only One Piece spoilers, and we have the birds co-starring like always. It's gonna be one of those times. Okay, they're going. Let me just set up my audio. So we finally got everything set up. Yeah, no My Hero Academia spoilers so far. So if we're lucky, we get the spoilers tomorrow. But One Piece at least has a good chunk of spoilers out. God, you guys. God. Why do you cause trouble now? You were so quiet for that whole period. Alright. Okay, so let's go. Also, we have Pokemon Snap here at the house now. Maybe one day we'll play Pokemon Snap. Hey, King of Nerds! Is it even a possibility that it will come out today? Yes. So, traditionally, Amon, when you have a 2-week break the way that we did, sometimes the magazine hits the printers earlier, and that's why we get to have things happening fast. That's why we get to have spoilers coming out earlier than usual. Some people from my part of the anime fan base. So the Mexican part. Oh yeah. Oh, I want to see what you guys are. Oh, there's a lot. Oh wow, it's so cool. Yeah, no, that's a lot. Is this still on the screen? Oh yeah, no, it's still on the screen. Oh, nice. Hey Ta, Nata. I let people know on the channels that I was. I was just copy struck, man. So I was YouTube dead, but we were on another channel for the little period of time. Deku is the positive. Deku is a vigilante comment was interesting. Sarge has too many anime to watch. But yeah, going to yo Tiandre, going to the thing about 86. Like, look, man, I understand what they mean when they say it's boring because of the novel structure. I'm sorry, but listen. The structure 86 has is the structure a novel kind of needs. That's just the reality of the situation. Like, novels are never going to be high octane excitement the way that Shonen Jump manga are gonna be. It's two completely different mediums. A novel has different requirements than a week-to-week manga does, right? Like, you guys understand what I'm saying, right? Because when you look at novels and their adaptations, the reality is 4 episodes to a novel or 3 episodes to a novel, or if you're really ballsy, 1 episode to a novel. That's how that works, and that is a byproduct of what novel structure is. When you look at manga, you can have one arc be unpredictable in how much is going to be covered, but that's just because of the nature of a manga. So it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that people think 86 is boring, but these people probably also don't like reading books. Because if you read books, you probably are more used to the structure that 86 has, and that's not a strange thing, because most anime fans don't particularly enjoy reading books. That's why we have the we have how would you call it? We have the stairway to anime, which is like, you know, first you have the light novel readers, then you have the manga readers who are in between the anime and the light novels, and then you have the anime viewers. And the anime are the most, the manga readers are the second most, and the light novels are the least. It's really interesting, right? When you look at the demographics, it's a nice upward curve, or not upward curve, you know, upward step. If they're not really into those kind of stories, hard to get their attention. Yes, it is. Let's see. Weird question. What's your favorite color? I like blue or gray. The positive Deku is a vigilante. The positive Deku was interesting. Speed, I haven't read those ones because it's just been such a week. If you know what, I would like to know what you're talking about. I assume that's in reference to what I said at the end of the video. I've been meaning to watch 86. Okay, no, I got that one. It's a really bad sign when he has to say he is for real going to give Ochako a good moment. Yeah, Matt, I agree, right? Because it's like, why do you feel the need to say that? But it's good that he's thinking of doing that, because that makes you feel like, all right, you know, this is gonna happen. This is gonna be good. Let's see. Oh, hey, White Despair. Also, my comment on the rant from the ending could have been also directed to the viewers. Yes. Yes, I fully agree with that for 86, because especially with the whole not knowing the names, it's like, yeah, no, I do not know you people's names. But like at the same time, like this is one of the big things that 86 didn't ask for the handler's name either, right? Like the 86 are not openly, they are passive aggressive with Lena. So it's just really, I like the 86 because there's a level of sophistication in the conversations that are occurring that you really don't get to see, and I guess like some of it might make people uncomfortable, or it might not occur to them how insidious some of the things are. But for episode 4, legitimately, Miguel, like when you have those people telling Lena that because she doesn't do enough, she should do nothing at all, that was so brutal. Like that is a legitimate manipulation tactic. That is legitimately how you get into groupthink. And to see it unfold there, like the reality is, most people would probably fall to that kind of thinking. Because that kind of thinking is trying to peer pressure you into inaction, and it's trying to make you feel like what you're doing isn't enough. Which, you know, objectively you can say that Lena isn't doing enough, but here's the problem. Because what these people, when it comes to 86, what the characters underestimate is the effect that one small action has on the future. For instance, Lena's father was characterized as just as bad as the rest of them, that he didn't really do anything. But if you look at it, Lena's father inspired Lena to do more than what her father did, and that's how it works, right? It's a chain of inspiration. No small effort is wasted if it goes towards the future. And I think this is going to be something that we're going to be seeing here. Like, these conversations don't really work. And I think a really important thing that people need to realize is that to villainize small actions is only going to do a disservice to the wide future. Like, yeah, you know, it's nice if someone can do more, but at the same time, you have to appreciate that a child can't do more than what she is currently doing. Overall, it is legitimately a very, very sophisticated anime when it comes to the interpersonal connections. For that alone, I think it's just, I think it's great. I fully enjoy it. Context of the universe. In the context of the universe, it comes from an issue that each side don't know where the other one is coming from. He's a vigilante that was established in Vigilantes when Mirko was recruited by Overclock. Yes. What's with Horikoshi drawing Dolphin Woman Deku saved? He knows she's already going to be popular, especially last drawing of her and Deku. I know that. I made the exact same comment, man. Yeah, no, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. Anime got love. Yeah, I don't know. I know that there's like little commands that you guys can do for these Pokemon, but I don't really know how to make them do stuff, right? I know I can drop bombs on you guys, and we can all like get really hurt here, but I'll have to see. Oh, Akko's here. I'll have to see what I can do about the commands for stream avatars. If you guys want, I can also look it up real quick. An anime that I've checked out a bit is Shadow House. Oh, that's the one with the dolls, right? Yesterday was fun. I had to argue with some person why the Momo fight was not that great on the writing side. and they were trying to say her planning was good. Yeah, no, her planning was shit, man. Well, no, okay. Look, comparatively, Kendo had the better plan. Like, objectively, she has the better plan. I don't know how you can say Momo has the better plan when Momo doesn't account for any of the quirks, whereas Kendo accounts for the enemy's quirks. Just, like, there's just no way of arguing around it. And, you know, it's actually really interesting. When you look at Momo, at the end of the day, the things that happened to her at the, during the war arc are pretty much the things that are happening to her now, or pretty much an extension of what happened to her in this one, in Class 1A versus 1B. Because if you look at the war arc, the problem with Momo in the war arc and her plan was that she didn't properly adjust for what Higanto's Makia or Higanto Makia's quirks might allow him to do. Right? Think about that. In the Class 1A versus 1B fight, she didn't adjust properly for Shimage's capabilities. In the war, she didn't do it either for Higanto Makia. And like, mind you, you could say it's really hard to adjust for quirks, and that would be a really good answer. But at the same time, Momo's a supercomputer. Is it that bad to extrapolate what a person's quirk might be able to do? Is that really that difficult to ask a supercomputer? Actually, it is. It is difficult to ask someone like Momo, because Momo doesn't work like that. Her mind doesn't work on extrapolation. Her mind just works on regurgitation and repetition. Like, all of Momo's power is centered around perfect recall and regurgitation. Momo's the kind of person that would be great on exams. Like, if you're talking about school, she's a person that's book smart, but she doesn't apply the wisdom properly, or she doesn't apply the wisdom into real life situations. And this is what makes Mei better than Momo. Even though Momo might have like an S tier intelligence, Mei at the end of the day has a fundamentally different understanding of the things she's doing. For instance, Mei's an engineer and an inventor. Momo most likely, despite knowing how to arrange a circuit such that she's able to produce thermal vision goggles, or able to produce a GPS chip that can interface with a satellite, even though she knows how to create that and create the transistor configuration to make that electronic work, she'll never be able to generate her own proper electronics, so she most likely doesn't know anything about design principles, and she most likely isn't a creative person. She's creative, but she's not a creative person. And that is like the big issue with Momo. Because of her lack of creativity, she can't extrapolate properly for what her opponents are capable of. And if you really want to berate Momo, she should have been smarter with dealing with Kendo. She should have produced a heavier material, but she went for a stopgap measure. Mind you, it would have taken a little bit more time, because if she's producing a denser material, she would have to just slightly switch up the configuration, or maybe attach some weights to it. But at the end of the day, like, Momo fundamentally misunderstood everyone. She misunderstood her enemy, and like, just the whole episode, like, from a writing perspective, the episode's busted because it's trying to say something about Momo that isn't backed up by the reality of the situation. That's just how that goes. But it is interesting just because the problems she has here are still maintained in the future. But I would totally, like, I'd take your side on this one. I don't care. I'd take any side, because this is one of those spots where I love just going in on it, going in on the argument, and especially like in this one, because there's an objective truth here. People are hating Momo for the last episode. Oh well, okay. She doesn't deserve hate, right? This is more Horikoshi's problems than Momo's problems. This is what he's done to her. They sacrifice Promised Neverland for that. It reminds me of the white guilt people that come to people from other race and take it as them being condescending. It reminds me of the white guilt people that come to people from other races and they take it as them being condescending. Yeah. I think I understood what that meant, Miguel. Are you going to make a video on the whole Izuku Vigilante thing? Well, Mr. Amon, I do definitely want more views on my channel, so I think I might end up making it. The reason I did it in the chapter review is because the channel died, so I just had to throw that in there very quickly. But I might make a full-on thing. I think also a critique of people that say they want to help but they're not willing to give up their privilege. Yes. Did you see that creepy image of Aoyama for the you think he's hinting that Aoyama knows the traitor? Aoyama definitely not the traitor. Some people are already saying it based on the image. Yeah, no, like, when I saw a piece of the image and it's like, shit, man, like, why are you doing this? Because, like, first off, it's like, would Horikoshi be that obvious? But then again, Horikoshi made Toya and Dabi the same person, so maybe he is being that obvious. But otherwise, there's another way of looking at it. Because Aoyama in the manga is the biggest victim of the quirk singularity. And White Despair brought this up last time, but like Izuku has a rhetoric about a sealed door. But Izuku's sealed door rhetoric also lends itself to the quirk singularity, because Izuku's quirk so far is the only one that you can philosophically say is able to fight quirk singularity, because it has safety controls in it. So if you think about Izuku's door, hey, God, one of them's eating. If you think about Izuku's door as a safety control, and then you think about Aoyama, if we're saying that he's not the traitor, okay, whatever. If we're saying he's not the traitor, you could say that the monster coming through the door is quirk singularity. You can say that's his fears of his quirk going out of control. Like, yeah, it's super creepy and might point to some kind of traitorish element, but you can also, like, at this stage in the game, you could say it's a metaphor for the fear of quirk singularity. But really, I need to see the full image as well. I'm worried it's going to be really mad. It's going to spend like 2 chapters trying to convince us it was a big deal. Oh, Matt. What are you referring to on that one, Matt? I know I'm a little bit behind. The comment said Deku is undeniably taking law into his own hands. Oh. Is he... Wait, how? What's the difference between Izuku neutralizing a vigilante and Endeavor neutralizing a vigilante? Are Endeavor, Hawks, and Best Jeanist vigilantes? I don't understand. What's the difference between a hero doing things by heroic responsibility? I don't understand that. Well, okay, you know what? I'll have to look at that. I'll have to look at the video. Let's see. Momo had a good plan, but Kendo had a great plan. Yeah, pretty much. Kendo's plan didn't really need to adjust to any of 1A's quirks. Yeah, cause she properly made allowances for all of it. Also, Tokuya literally pointing out that Vanta Black can go inside and control, and yet is shocked when he gets attacked by Dark Shadow a few minutes later. Felt so dumb. Wait, did he do that in that order? I found it so annoying people who saw the episode said Momo was so smart, but she never showed her true potential. That's why she failed. She's lacking when it comes to her actions. Let's see. I don't know if it's translated, but when she made Shokoyami with her, it implies that the effect of the mushroom and not literally that she grew mushrooms inside Tokoyami's throat. At least that's what it appears to be for the Spanish sub. Oh, I thought that she grew them inside of his throat. But if she's using mushroom spores, I think spores are a good alternative too. Like, either way, she's dangerous. Dark Shadow's a living shadow, not an inanimate shadow. Well, to be fair, Momo should not be taking all the blame. Hagakure and Aoyama are dead weight. Oh no, definitely. Like, look, Momo's thing is that she just doesn't have enough experience, right? But at the same time, she didn't move her people in the best way possible. Like, look, if you look at it, Momo is kept on reaction the whole time. Like, that's smart. Kendo wasn't able to stop Momo from thinking, but she did prevent Momo from thinking on her own terms. So Kendo had, like, the thing when you look at Kendo and Momo, Kendo had the better long-term plan, but Momo was slightly more adaptable than Kendo. Because Kendo, that's where Kendo's problems usually came up in the episode, is that she was upset that Momo was able to adapt so quickly. But even then, it doesn't change the fact that Kendo had the upper hand the entire time. Like, when you have Momo saying, I can't beat you, and she's going for a team win, not only is that great on Momo, it's saying that Kendo has the superior hand. Like, her separating Momo, despite whatever Shoto wants to believe, is the good move. And that's just like, that's why that episode is just so manipulative in general, just with all the tricks it had to do to try and justify what was going on. Plus, Manga's quirk is like Momo's quirk, but in kanji. And to be fair, like Class 1B, they come in with more narrative strength because this is their reveal arc. Class 1B's quirks are overpowered. Like especially for that team, they were stacked. Also, the logic of the thermal goggle working feels off. Don't you need electricity to make them work? Which she most likely can't create. No, she can. She can. She can create. She can create it, Sarge, because Momo can create liquid. So no matter how you look at it, Momo can create the batteries which cause the electrical charge. I like where you're going though. I like that you're pointing out the technicality, but nah. Momo can create it. If she knows the makeup of a battery, she can create the battery. The more impressive thing is that she knows the exact configuration that she needs to create in order to have the programming in on the GPS tracker device, the GPS chip, and I believe thermal goggles also have microelectronics in it, so she needs to know the firmware coding. And for those that don't know, the way coding usually appears in the physical realm is pretty much a bunch of charges on pins in a transistor. Or I think you can have it in RAM as well, but I don't know like what the thermal would do. But Momo knows electron configuration in order to get the exact programming that thermal goggles require. If they do have microelectronics, which I think they do, in order to get that, Momo needs to know programming, or she needs to know the physical equivalent of the programming, which is insane. It's an insane thing. Letting her make microelectronics is insane, but the author doesn't know the implications of that, so that's why it's all right. Trip, not sure if you're watching this. I'm sorry for it, but there's a scene where Shion acted very suspicious, which almost granted her a new skill, Purple Empress. Oh! Yeah, it's similar to Eddie. It's similar to the idea Eddie's quirk only working on organic materials. Of course, when Great Sage asked me to review, allow to learn it, he immediately said no. Huh? I low-key want Shion Empress to step on me. Okay, well, Miguel, I am glad that we are so cool that you feel cool saying that out loud. I appreciate you, man. Batteries exist. Also, have you guys been seeing the Omni-Man saying think mark memes? No, I haven't seen those memes, but I saw the episode. Any thoughts or theories? Oh, shoot, man. Oh, Tiandre won 5 from the Jump Catch game. I don't even know we were playing, brah. Any theories about where Hero Academia will be going in the next few... Firstly, I can't see to make any theories I feel confident in. I have theories about what will happen at the end of the arc we're in. However, I can't seem to confidently predict next chapter. Bro, I feel ya. No, like, I don't think you should be able to predict next chapter, right? Because we're at another wide... We're going wide again, right? Next chapter, we could go towards Bakugo. Or not. We could stay with Izuku learning the second and third quirks. Like, it's actually really hard to get a good idea on this. I think if we say rule of 3... and we say we have another setup chapter with Izuku, I think we have pretty good odds, because I think the author does rule of 3 from what we've seen before, but it's such bad ground, and for this one, I still think, maybe not this arc, but in terms of like some kind of general overview, I think it's safe to say that Shizaki and Stain will have dialogues with Izuku. We just don't really know in what way it's gonna take shape. Yeah, man, nah, I don't know. Ochako couldn't even get full spotlight into it. She was paired with Hawks. Not a good sign that she... Oh, yeah. That's I see why you're skeptical. I want to believe, right? Fingers crossed that she's gonna be okay. I would love to see him live up to the hype, right? I want to root for him. Let's see. Did you see the Invisible finale? The subway scene is one of the most disturbing things I've seen in animation besides superhero media. Yeah, no, I thought that was pretty brutal. And definitely, Omni-Man talks like such a domestic abuser. Like, look what you made me do. Like, holy crap, man. I bet that author referenced that. What do you think the one or all third user quirks would be? Someone pointed out the mufflers on its back in one panel. Yes, people have pointed that out. People said maybe it could be like super speed. Could be a barrier quirk. Like, I'm really hoping for a barrier quirk because a barrier is all we really need. I feel like second users is a blast type thing. But I feel like shield and blast I think would be fine. I think I mentioned it before, but people like Momo would trivialize a lot of fights, so that's why she's being held back by with her own flaws. Yes, agreed. Momo, like, look at the way that manga is able to do so much. Like, let's face it, manga, the only reason he's given that much versatility is because he was an enemy. When it actually matters, manga's not going to be as impressive as he was in that episode, because you saw him like shooting out his onomatopoeias and making them bounce all around the place to hit people. That kind of precision, that kind of high level talent, you're not going to see that when it actually matters. Heck, when we have manga in the war, what's manga ultimately doing? He's running around with Koda, the most useless class 1A character. And that's saying a lot, because Koda has a cool power. But that just goes to show, right? Like, Miguel's very correct. Let's see. Also, she is weak against unpredictability. Kendo got all of class 1 till victory. Hyosai only cares about those results, whether the villains have been dealt with. Yeah. Kendo's strategy cutoff will, and the body will die. Good strategy. Of course, of course. And yeah, that's like the weird thing. Like, again, the only reason you can say this was a good plan for Momo is because it was friendly fight. If this was a villain fight, this isn't a good plan. In the same way that, like, when Momo fails in front of Gigantomachia, you know, like, it's not a good plan. It's a good stop measure. Like, it's better than nothing. And Momo really is, she's gonna produce better than nothing. But at the end of the day, right, Momo can't be allowed to stop situations unless it's the end of an arc. Because if she's in midway point of the arc, all she can do is contribute to the finale. And that's gonna take away from her a little bit. At the end of the day, Momo's, like, and this is the good thing, Momo's character is so aggressive with herself that she's going to end up berating herself for being less than. I can't even imagine what Momo is feeling after thinking that, oh, if only I changed the dose on that medicine, maybe I would have stopped Gigantomachia earlier or something like that. You never know. Momo could be really beating herself up about this. Another detail is that her quirk takes a great part of her focus, so she can't plan while making complex objects. I don't know about that, man. Like, Momo being able to make a GPS tracking device while she has a head wound, that's pretty... I know what you're saying, though. Like, I think realistically that wouldn't hold, but I think in terms of a manga, I think that's an excellent way to balance it out. There are a lot of unnecessary flashbacks in the anime just to do 2 chapters per episode. Yeah, padding. That's just what happens. I didn't know we were playing either, but I was born to win. My Villain Academia Part 2? No. I don't think Villain Academia Part 2 would go well anymore. Like, maybe like a mini arc. My Villain Academia mini arc? Maybe like 10 chapters? I think that'd be fair. Will you replace My Hero Academia with Jujutsu Kai? No. I could cover Jujutsu Kai more, but no. Maybe the blast is some kind of electricity, so he has access to a stun gun following the quirk as tools rhetoric. Ooh, that would be cool. That would be cool, because then we get electricity. Seems like Digimon is setting up another crack at Millenniumon. Yep, Subway Scene was Omni Menace, is now the GOAT. Deku's already stupid fast, the speed quirk is redundant. Agreed, Matthew, agreed. I saw a post the other day about the second user that made me laugh. It was basically a joke saying that the gauntlets had nothing to do with his quirk. He just strapped a giant gun to his arm, because why not? I mean, that could be very possible, right? I mean, you're fighting all for one, right? Like, would you not strap a giant gun to your arm if you could? I mean, I'd just carry a gun with me, but, you know, to each his own. Kendo won off a Tokoyami slip-up. I mean, Tokoyami going down is great, but how does Tokoyami avoid She-Mage is the question, right? Like, what can Tokoyami do? Because, like, look, the thing is, Momo is the best of the worst here. Does Tokoyami have the ability to think one step ahead? Probably not, because the author doesn't have the ability to think 5 steps ahead with Momo. If Momo's intelligence is limited, you don't even want to begin to imagine the intelligence of everyone that isn't Izuku in this particular scenario. So that's like... You know, Tokoyami isn't the one getting tactical genius thrown onto his face, right? It's Momo. You know, it's tough. It's tough. But yeah, no, Tokoyami, if he had foresight in knowing that that girl can shove something down his throat without him knowing, he could have done better here. But then also like just his shenanigans with Kurohiro. The animals Kota has available makes him not as useful as everyone. He needs like bears and lions. Now people are asking, can Omni-Man be redeemed since people forgave Vegeta? For me, I never liked Vegeta transition to the ZMT, bragged about killing helpless Namek, then Boba said they want to stay with me. I think it's like, I don't think with Omni-Man you redeem. I think with Omni-Man you just say like, this guy had a horrible ideology and just thank God that he's changed his mind. Could you imagine Deku with a blast berry or speed quirk? All he would really need is a jetpack flamethrower and he'd be a mini... Well, he already has a jetpack, right? He already has the jetpack. But a blast and barrier, I think, would be good. I mean, like, you're bringing up Star Wars. Maybe that's what he's going for. Maybe he does want that. Maybe that's what the what he wants. I have a question. Does Todoroki master his quirk and just spam his quirk? More or less. You don't really like right now. Todoroki is like pretty much in make the quirk better phase. So I guess you could say that. Out of curiosity, Trip, do you think the USJ Normal will make a return? I've seen a lot of people say that it'll absolutely return and have another great fight. However, personally, I think this is absolutely not going to happen. I feel like people forget that the USJ industry cannot think for itself. Any fight involving it would just be standing still doing nothing, unless Shigaraki orders. They said Tokoyami's mistake was not knocking out Mushroom Girl in the anime. Yeah, that was legitimately a mistake. That's also, but Monoma points it out, like, Tokoyami underestimated her. Like, everyone's underestimating Class 1B. Like, what does it say when you underestimate Class 1B? It's quite simple. Like, if Momo's your leader, Momo doesn't give you the reason to overestimate 1B. So, like, if I want to really berate Momo, I can still track it back, even if Tokoyami has the error for not knocking her out. Do you think the prophesied All Might death will happen soon? Talk to me when we're in, like, maybe, actually, but I think more likely during during UA invasion. Wait, guys, is that how you jump? Oh, right, I forgot to check the instructions. Let me just read the comments. Could Momo have made trank darts, or would that fall under the anesthetic law? Apparently, I guess so. I don't know. I don't know. Probably. Tokoyami did very good. His only is not knocking out Komamura because this is training. Like how Kendo has no problem knocking out Momo. I mean, Akko, if you look at it though, it ultimately comes back down to who was underestimating and who was properly estimating. You can't make the comment that Kendo severely underestimated Class 1A. Because, like, she says that Class 1A was strong, but, like, realistically, looking at the situation, they weren't strong enough to overcome Kendo's projections. Everything worked more or less to the degree that she needed to work, right? So when you're pointing that out, his only mistake is not knocking out Komori because this is training. Kendo knows what she can and can't do. In that particular case, Tokoyami underestimates Shimage. That's the reality of the situation, and that follows through from Momo not having a proper grip of what was going on here. And like you point out, Kendo has no problem knocking out Momo, and that's partly because Kendo understands how dangerous Momo is, more than Shoto understands how dangerous Momo is. Bulma always wanted a more aggressive man after dealing with Yamcha. If he gets a stun gun, we will have a similar scene like Seido with Denki copying his thing too. I agree with what White Despair is saying about Shigaraki being there. Watch Dolphin Woman make more short appearances in the manga. It's a clear parallels to Hawks killing a villain versus Tokoyami not knocking out Shimage, because he's still naive as a hero. Yes. How many bolts can Deku use in the manga? Bolts? What does bolt refer to? I noticed that Kurohiro changed attitudes during the fight. At the beginning he was very bold and taunted, but near the end he was acting timid with Shimage. Oh, that's because he has a crush on her. Kurohiro has a total crush on her. That's why he's acting like that. Watching it go from class is gonna top to Mushroom Girl quirk isn't fair has been entertaining. But you said, Trip, it was because it's a friendly fight that he held back. Yeah. It's because it's a friendly fight. Like there's many elements coming into it. But the friendly fight thing too, it's still Yeah, that's fair. I feel like when you say it's a friendly fight, it's because it's a friendly fight that he thinks he can underestimate her. Is the kind of thing that I would think. Um, yeah, going into it, Tokoyami was in a rough spot. You know what? He was in a rough spot. Yeah, I'll stick with that. Tokoyami was in a rough spot. I do think overall they still underestimate Class 1B because, well, like shit, everyone kind of underestimated Class 1B in this one. In that case, why not just have Shigaraki? Overall, I think people forget how short the actual fight between All Might and USJ Nomu actually was and just assume that Nomu was a bigger deal than it actually was. Vegeta literally said he killed the Namek village, and because of that, the dragon couldn't wish them back. Watch the scene with the children, one of the darkest Bulma crazy. He has a crush on her because mushrooms go in the dark. Nice one there, Horikoshi. I'm just so curious what his final costume will Deku become once he has all quirks. Also, did you know that it's a stereotype when you mention your hero's journey as a death flag? Wait, sorry. When you mention your hero journey, it's a death flag? What do you mean? The hero's journey isn't a death flag? Imagine if there was a moisture quirk and then he would have a love triangle. Well, manga satisfies the moisture quirk, right? Right? Manga does that. Stream avatars. So let me just very quickly see the stream avatars commands. I just want to see if there's... What are the things that you can do with stream avatars here? Let's see. So... I wonder what will happen if I put this in here. Oh wow, that's unfortunate. Let's see, I'm just so curious what his final, or what will, okay, I got that. Imagine that there was a moisture quirk. I hope to see either Toga or Stain next chapter. I wonder how the anime is going to adapt My Hero Academia. Really hope they do Shigaraki's hair justice. I agree, I hope they do too. VTuber trip is underway. Nah. I'm trying to see, will that cause something to pop up now? I put help, but I don't know if it's gonna pop up. I don't see anything. Oh, there's the commands. Commands are popping. Anyway, let me just very quickly read the comments. Huh. Nomad so far is great, and meeting his old crew isn't doing Joe any favors. I know, I watched it. Yeah, I felt bad that Chief, what happened to him. But like when they were doing that, I was just thinking like, oh shit man, don't go to sleep. Also, All Might is now Alfred to Deku's Batman with that Batmobile cameo. Yeah, that's a good way of saying it, Ta. Alright, let's just do a quest. I want to do a quest. Let's see what we got.
It's a good day for a hunt. Which
Nagakuga. I think we should go for this one. The anime needs better dark shading to make the villains feel more menacing. Yeah, I really wonder how the episodes will get divided because there were DVD, Blu-ray that hint that at the Endeavor illustration, or sorry, Endeavor internship arc happening too. For some older stories like Star Wars, you know how the Force is like the thing and the greater good? I mean, the Force is neutral. Right? The Force is a tool that you can tap into and use it for either neutral, dark, or good, right? But yeah, sure.
Hey, you're back! All delicious!
Do. I'll just order the usual.
I know what you like. Oh,
Also, your comment about the first taking blame for his brother is pretty common in Japanese. That's why when someone in the family does something shameful, they get exiled. Yes, yes, I'm aware. Yeah, I think I made a mention about it in the video, but if I didn't, my apologies. But yeah, no, that's what I was thinking too. Like, it's probably just some Japanese shenanigan. It's funny, All Might is in the same position that I was with him. Sorry about my previous comment being so long trip. I think you actually forgot to answer. Do you think... Oh! Yes, sorry, I did forget. Do you personally think the USJ Nomu will make a return? I just feel like it'd be useless. Like, I feel like all the other Nomus probably have... Because that Nomu isn't a high-end Nomu, right? I believe it wasn't classified as high-end. So I just feel like it'd be a step down. Like, yeah, you know, it has... Well, no, Shoto could take it down easily. Yeah, I mean, like, any Nomu is a danger, right? So if you bring it back and you let it run wild with basic people, like, that Nomu's gonna be just fine, but I don't see the point. And Shigaraki will probably just do a radio wave command, the same way he commanded the high-ends. Like, he'll probably just tell that Nomu, like, hey, go wild. Don't know how the Nomu will interpret that, but just like, or kill every kid you see or something like that, I guess. I mean, I think you can make it work, but it's such a step down, and I think people with unfair quirks could stop it. Just like when Gento actually got in the way of a hero, and his family was being shamed for that, not just him. Yes, yes, yes. That's a fair comparison.
Light blue bubbles, reflecting the moonlight.
This is the first time we're fighting this guy. I forgot to gear up. Shit.
Fragile and
Oh, I blame White Despair.
like flowers blooming.
Nah, I can't blame White Despair. White Despair is awesome. I blame Cloud.
Traces of a creature, graceful in its precision. Noble yet beguiling. An entrancing vision.
It looks so cool! Let's see. I just hope they don't censor the Shigaraki Backs or Toga fight in the anime. Pretty epic moments need to be seen in full glory. Yep. I hope he doesn't try to make Ochako important by coming up with constant excuses for why Izuku isn't using float. Oh man. Boy, that'd be rough if he did that. I would not respect that in any which way at all. Do I have everything I need? Probably. Oh, Zenover's on the map too. Oh, that's gonna be great. Do I have everything I need? You guys think you guys say that I'm good for this? Could probably do a quick reload. Yeah, I'm gonna do a quick reload. Just to get all my stuff in. Let's see, item box, manage equipment, manage items, transfer items, just do a quick restock. Good, good. That should let us win now. Let's see, no, with the anime airing around, it most likely has some form of censorship. Oh, that's too bad. So, I bet I know where we have to go, so we'll head over there. Man, there's so many Pokemon on the screen. This is working wonderfully. Okay, guys, we're approaching 50 minutes. I have no idea if the stream is going to die in 10 minutes. But if it does, I'll be right back as soon as I notice. But just keep that in mind. We still don't know what exactly is going on with YouTube saying that this thing was going to be an hour long. Oh, random. What's the other three of the group? I don't know my Monster Hunter monsters that well. That's why I'm asking. Okay, we have to just get past an ogre. As much as I want to take on Electro Pup, I don't want to take on Electro Pup, actually. Not at all. Why he didn't just give Izuku the ability to fly while not affecting others would have worked better. He probably wanted to like keep it like out of. He probably wanted to keep Izuku restrained, but it's just like okay, sure, whatever, man. Let's see, Pierce. that is. I'm actually really surprised that we're actually doing a multi-fight, guys. Not gonna lie, I did not think we were gonna get through it. So, what light is that? Bubbles? No worries, we got mulberries. That's my fault. That's my fault. Let's see. We'll drink a potion. Enjoy ourselves. I think we'll switch to sleep and we'll just start blasting. Damn it. So we're building up sleep right now. Nice, we got sleep on. Should probably have a nullberry. And then I'll put down a large barrel bomb. God damn it. I only got one barrel bomb, boys. Ready to detonate. This is gonna be horrific. God damn it!
Let's keep it up.
Oh, come on, man. Seriously? I was working. That was a dick. That was a dick move. I'm upset, guys. Bubble Blight. What is Bubble Blight? Cleanser. Do I have a cleanser? I have deodorant. Oh, I see. So that doesn't come off normally. Okay. Let's see, can I make a barrel, you think? I can't. Ha ha ha, this time. This time I'm gonna get you. Oh, nice. Don't really know what happened there, but... Okay, so we're gonna switch back over to sleep. Let's see. I felt bad for Gabby doing this episode of Slime Diaries. His sister's enjoying a gift of him with a kunai stuffed in, so now being able to fit into his dance. Oh, that's too bad. It's okay. Gabido is one of the lucky guys. He can afford to take some hits, you know. He can afford to be a joke for a little bit. Nice. Okay, this time we got the bomb coming. This time we are definitely. Oh, good God, he's coming back.
Put down a bomb.
Bro, again?
All according to plan.
Jesus Christ, again? Everyone here sucks. God. Alright.
I shall put this to good use.
Then it's hard to justify Nana as a hero.
Let's move.
I feel you could. I mean, like, if you understand, like, everyone's relatively lower powered during that time period, I think you can still justify. Watching Kendo punch at Momo remind me of Rappa. Are they related? They have the same last name. Oh, do they? Like, it might be, like, distant relation. I don't think... If they have the same last name, it might be distant relation. Let's see. One is a giant woolly mammoth. The other, a dinosaur that steals like a great sword. Oh! Oh, I know which ones you're talking about, man. Okay, I know. Okay, yeah. They're the ones that came in that one game, right? I remember, like, Glavinus. What was? It's like a glaive, right? It's the name is based on glaive or something like that. Uh-oh. Sorry, I got Joy-Con drift.
Humans could learn
Okay.
from you.
Let me see here. I hope the other three, if that's the case, I hope the other three come in then. I mean, like, I would love a Monster Hunter game with the amount of monsters that Generations Cross had. Because I just want to take down as many Pokemon as I can, you know? It's the collector in me. I just want to make sure I'm wearing every monster. Oh, good God. That's my fault. Oh, I'm gonna be playing with fire, boys.
Brace yourself!
Oof. Oof. No birds. Hush, birds. Birds, no! He is not your friend! Guys, for those who don't know, these birds, they will signal to the hawk that's in the area that they are in fact in this house. Whenever the hawk cries, these birds cry in response. Yes, they are quite stupid. Yes, I do not want them to die. That was just beautiful. Look at that, man. Got him straight through. This is why I love Pierce, brah. This is why I love Pierce. What is going on there? Come on, someone tell me that we can capture him. I want to just capture him, please. Tell me I can capture. Is the prey weak yet?
Thanks for the support.
I think he's gonna limp now, right? He's gotta limp.
Humans
Oh, Remover's on the way, man. Oh god, I see him. Oh, he's right there. Oh, thank god, he's not coming. Wait, is he? Shoot, he's looking our direction.
Thanks for the support.
Oh shit, he's here. Damn it. This is a problem. Sure.
Leave this monster to me! Nice!
Oof.
Give it all you've got!
Oh, I might as well use an over to like really beat him up. Alright.
Observe
Poor
how
guy.
it's done!
Too bad.
I think you've had enough!
Oh god, I walked into that one. Man, this poor guy's just not having a good day. To be fair, neither is Olga. Alright guys, I'll make sure I read your guys' comments as soon as I'm done here, like always. You might be asking, why am I still involved here? Well, I am just picking up all the material I can. Do not want to leave this behind. Nope. No sirree, Bob. Okay, I should probably leave now. I'm gonna die. Where are you? Oh, Jesus. Is there, where? Is there not a top here? Okay, no, there was not a top. That was a waste of time. Okay, let's see. Oh, here you are. Okay, so I'm almost done. I'm pretty sure this guy's almost out of it. Right? Like, look at that. He fell over like nothing. He must be almost done. Like, he has to be done. Oh, good. Lunakins made a healing bubble within other healing bubbles. Or other dangerous bubbles. Let's see, Pokemon News, the next episode of Ash versus Iris. I saw her in her champion attire. So is she officially a champion at this point in time? Oh, good. Ready for champion. Here. Ah, yes. Okay. Not know how to start that one. Ah! Shit. Alright. No. Also, some people complain about Go just capturing Pokemon, not forming balls. And I'm just like, but he does. At least the important ones. I mean, and yeah, I mean, that's just how he does, though, right? That's just how he goes about doing things. He's not a battler, too. Are they upset that he's not a battler? I thought the face of North Star when Kendo punched Momo. Well, the Ludroth did a normal thing, 3 damage and a knockdown. Don't celebrate the Ludroth, bruh. Don't celebrate the Ludroth. Let's see. Also, he made a boundless, and it's not like he carries around. He lets Seekun go, but stay with him. Yep. Bubble doesn't do anything bad. Makes you slip around if hit with 2 bubbles. Oh, all right, cool. That's not too bad then. Can't wait to see Champion Iris' journey. Something tells me the battle with her and Ash would have her win or in a tie. I would love it if Ash wins. I mean, like, come on, Ash is a champion too. He's an Alola champion, right? So let Ash win once.
I pushed down the trap.
Come on, man. I know you want to come here. Come attack me. Come attack me, bro. Just almost. You're almost there. Good. Yes. Oh, I am the best Pokemon trainer in the world.
Victory.
I'm not. I'm a pretty good Pokemon, like, you know, collateral damage type person. You know, like I'm pretty good at that. All right, cool. Also, another thing, he didn't mention Nejire at all. Not a good if we are hoping she gets a big moment in the future.
Laughably easy.
Good point. Good point. I mean, like, the people he mentioned make sense to me, right? Shinzo and Monoma. Shinzo makes sense because why did you go so far to bring Shinzo in, right? Bringing up Shoji is because he's thinking about the Shoji plotline, obviously. I was surprised they dropped the news that Iris was related to Leon. She is? Wait, seriously? You are part of the season. My Hero Academia is literally a Mexican telenovela. Wait, how? Nejire's ship has sank after the war. Trip is obviously prejudiced. Have you ever seen that new game coming out called Biomutant? It actually looks pretty interesting. No, I haven't. Zenogre hates Mizu and vice versa. Oh. Seems like we won't be getting early due to the break. That's too bad. I guess he figured that a sports festival would be pointless as Izuku would crush everyone. I mean, it would be a total stop. Yeah. The only spoiler that was leaked was One Piece. It took Ash like 20 years to become champion. It took Iris less. Come on, Animamus, don't apply that kind of common sense here, man. We are anime fans. We don't listen to common sense. I really need to know how Momo pulled out that whole Kanbe in a split second. Also, Kendo could have just circled around Momo. Seriously, the more I think about this fight, the dumber it gets. Yeah, when I saw, like, because Kendo was coming in on Momo, right? And then all of a sudden, she pulls out the cannon, and Kendo is somehow like 8 steps away. And it's like, so? Right? Like, it's... I think that's the fault of... I think that's the fault of anime, though. I think that's what happened there. Yeah, you know, like, the anime positioning just kind of doesn't work very well. Looks like we're getting past the Odin flashback for the next 2 to 5 episodes. Okay. Actually, the guy who resets his game after he's beating the Pokemon League. I mean, I can respect that, though, you know? I can respect that for sure. Let's see. Here's a star for you guys. Here's a block, I think. Here's some bombs. Good luck. There you go. Oh, someone. Oh, Animamus, you went into the sky. Oh, God. I think Animamus is dead. Oh, shoot. I don't see Animamus Pokemon anymore. Oh, there you are. You respawned. Mr. Amon has won 5 from the jump catch game. Huh. Guys, do you want emotes? Do you want, like, I don't know, like, does YouTube allow emotes or whatever? For the chat, do you guys know? Because you guys are active in other people's chats. Are emotes a thing on YouTube? Because at this point, I can use some of the money from Patreon to buy like cool little things for the emote people if anyone wants emotes. But I don't know that much about, you know, what makes a live stream fun. How do you play with those? Ask 10 years with 20 years experience, an employer's dream. Yes, man. Like entry-level coding jobs, they're like, hey, we need you to have 14 years of experience. Also, this position is for new graduates, and it's like, bruh, I only just graduated. I'm like 20, and you want 14 years of experience? Like, what are you talking about, man? The birds are annoyed too. For membership. Okay, gotcha, Miguel. Yeah, to an extent. Okay. So I'm just looking through here the commands. I think people were doing jump or whatever. So let's see. Displays a list of available actions for the current avatar. So let me try that. So if I do this on actions, it's so nice that we finally have this working too. So if we do this on actions, does something come up for actions? Oh, Jesus Christ. I see now, Miguel. I saw what happened. One of your comments didn't get through. So, the actions that you have, I hope Axio evolved into a Haxorus. Her team game is pretty strong. Yeah, do you think it's stronger than Cynthia's team? Trip, your thoughts on how they're handling Vivi? Yo man, I'm like at episode 3. I definitely struggle watching it just because it's a really dense show. It's super dense. So, you know, that's my first opinion on it. I need to go back and rewatch. I need to start from the beginning again. And of course, you know, like as you can tell, I'm not saying anything in disrespect or anything like that. Okay, so the attacks are coming. So sleep, fart. Oh, that's cool. I want to fart. I know what I said. I want to see what happens. Kamehameha. Let's see. Where am I? Did I just... Oh, and I'm the wheezing too, man. Oh, that's unfortunate. I think I did fart. So let me try that again. Let's see here. Where's my wheezing? Oh, it requires a valid target. That's too bad. Attack requires a valid target. Huh. So let me see here. There's a dance option. So what's dance do? Where's wheezing? Oh, I'm dancing! Oh yeah, look at that! Wheezing's adorbs! Oh, that's nice. Alright. That's cool. That's cool. Attack at Sarge. So did that work now, Miguel? Sorry guys, I'm also very distracted by the Pokemon on screen. I'm very simple. So where is Sarge on the screen? Which Pokemon are you, Sarge? Oh wait, there you are. Are you the Dratini? Oh, okay Miguel, that's cool too. Dratini attack FPS 4, Dratini attack loop 3. Oh, okay. Oh, and Speed Blitz is dancing. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, no, this is super cute. I'm glad we did this. I'm glad this is here. Let's see, what other commands do we got available? There's dual. So you guys can go, like, if you want to look for documentation, it's streamavatars.com/documentation. You can just type stream avatars documentation, and then there's like a bunch of choices you got. But for now we have the options. Okay, so I guess I'll just spawn a game and you guys can jump around for a star, I believe. I was wondering, I'm the oh, Matthew, you're the star me. Nice, nice, nice. So spawn game. There we go. Ah, there you go. A nice little star for you guys. Alright, cool. Fart. Let's see. I'll go for like 20 more minutes for sure. I wonder if there's any new guns we can get.
Oh, it's you. What do you need?
A Jaeger. Pretty badass. Pretty badass. Usurper. Oh, this is an ogre's thing. Oh, but it's only 120. Oh, that's unfortunate. What do I have currently equipped? I have the Royal Launcher. Wait, is that really? This looks pretty badass.
No need to hurry. There's plenty of time.
110. What is going on here? It looks pretty badass. Usurper's crime. Like, holy crap. Let's see what's going on here. Does it have Pierce? It has Pierce 2. Oddly enough. It doesn't have Sleep. Well, that's too bad. I like Sleep. It has Slicing ammo. It has Piercing Thunder ammo. Well, that's too bad. I do like Sleep quite a lot. So any gun I use has to have Sleep. I mean, the Sleep is a really big part of our strat, boys. Let's see. I guess Blizzard Cannon is the other one. We have to go up against the Barrioth a bunch of times. Pierce looks good. Okay, I guess Barrioth. We should go beat up Barrioth a bunch. Yeah, that's what we'll do. What's the attack up value on that? Oh, the attack's only 80. Oh, never mind. I guess we'll have to stick with the Rudroth launcher. Sinister Bowgun. Does this one have Pierce as well? Does it have Sleep? It has no Sleep. Oh, that's too bad, but it has Slicing. I need 7,500 to be able to make that gun. Oh, that's too bad. Kind of funny that there's not that many with Sleep on it. That's too bad. Why? I guess the Ludroth launcher is the only one with the Sleep. Shoto's big moment should be when he sets up Izuku with Ryumi. Bruh, I'd be happy. Any spoilers? Nah, Mr. Amon, no spoilers. Not. You know what? Let's check 4chan. Maybe 4chan's gonna give us a little surprise today. We'll check 4chan real quick. Anyway, guys, to let you know, I was trying to do videos every day because I need to get more views because of the because Katakoa did do a big hit on the channel with which video they took down. But yeah, I'm working on getting a reaction to My Hero Academia openings up, but as you can imagine, the copyrights are raining. They're raining down so ridiculously, mightily, that it's just been a rough time getting it uploaded. I'm still working through figuring out the best way to upload it, but once it is uploaded, I hope you'll enjoy a live reaction to My Hero Academia openings. I'll have a guest with me, so that might make it interesting. Let's see. My Hero. Yeah, no, nothing on 4chan, guys. Every day's a fight with them. Oh, whoa, Speed Blitz. Tiandre wants to duel you. You can accept or deny within 2 minutes. Oh, jeez. What is going on? Chip thinks there's fan art of Deku with a tall girl. Yo, Horikoshi already produced the fan art too, man. Yeah, nah, man. Did you hear that Russia's banning isekai animes because they believe it prompts reincarnation beliefs? Oh, but what about the ones that are just transmigration, right? Those ones don't have reincarnation. You don't have to ban all of them. Yo, imagine having to stamp out people from believing in reincarnation. Shit, man. Holy crap. Like, if there's ever a time to make me want to believe that reincarnation is real, it's when China and Russia try to block it.
Are you foraging or upgrading?
Oh, God. Of course the giant penis has sleep on it. I don't want to use it, though, man. I don't. But there's nothing else with sleep ammo on it. I guess we'll stuck with Ludroth for a while. I mean, I shouldn't be upset. The Ludroth is still working for us relatively well. It's just it doesn't have any slice ammo. Like, the capacity for it's pretty pitiful. I guess the grenade launcher is the alternative. But it has an attack of 93. We must continue fighting monsters. That's really what it ultimately says. We must continue fighting the monsters. I guess we can also upgrade some armor here while we're here. We shall go. We shall go and fight more. I heard they don't want people to expect a better life than the one they already have. They already have high suicide rates. The unfortunate thing is that by reincarnation theory, what is going on? You guys are trying to attack each other? Okay, whatever. By reincarnation theory, ending yourself usually is going to put you in a worse spot. And that's why you don't, like, if you actually are going for reincarnation, you don't end yourself, because reincarnation comes from a line of thinking that revolves around appreciating the life you were given and appreciating the challenges that were set in front of you so that you could learn whatever lessons you had to learn this lifetime. Opting out because the lessons are too hard through suicide is not going to make your next life any bit better. Like, that's not how it works. Like, at least not by the theory of it. At least if we're following, like, the proper theory of it. So, I mean, I feel like maybe educating people on which lines of reincarnation are currently widely held in the world. I think that would be much more useful than just banning it outright. This is kind of like what the West did with astrology and soulmates. They take an idea and then they don't fully tell you how it works, and then it's kind of a shadow of its former self. Restock. Let's see what we got at the market.
Welcome to my shop.
What do you got? You got large barrel bombs? I always need a large barrel bomb. Let's see, what else you got? You got Pierce? Yep. As to which monster we're gonna go after next, do not know. I suppose we could go after a cool looking one.
Bunny Dongo are a taste of heaven. Have a
Did I
look.
leave anything? Oh yeah, we haven't fought Rathian yet. That is something worth considering. We should go fight her. Like, we can't just leave her out to dry.
Don't forget to eat.
Yeah, they say isekai, yet they add Zombieland Saga. Well, that's because, like, you know, they don't want people to believe that necromancy is actually real, which inadvertently makes me believe that necromancy is real. Like, funny how that works. But yeah, I don't get these companies, man. Stop promoting our products and telling everyone how much you love it. The one person who needs to come back in Pokemon is Paul. Best rival. Also, a future episode has Ash meeting his old Pokemon at Professor Pokemon Lab. Yeah, I saw that. Yo, man, look. You remember Battle Frontier? Remember how cool Battle Frontier was in the Pokemon anime? Because they actually had Ash bringing back, like, the all-stars of his team. Like, remember when Snorlax came back to fight, I think, for the fighting type Battle Frontier brain? Remember when, like, Charizard came back for Articuno? I think we should do more of that. Hey, guys. Gosh. I think we should. I think we should do more of that. I would greatly appreciate it.
Back to work.
Let's see. Speed, gotta drop the fight. My Rocket League match started. Okay. The reason why suicide doesn't reincarnate is because dying was their goal. As for people dying in an accident after a life full of regret, it's a way of. As for people dying in an accident after life full of regrets and frustrations, it's a way of getting them.
Arid plains at night.
Oh.
Flames billowing
What is this?
high.
Oh right, this is Rathian. We're in the desert? Shit, alright.
This is where she makes her realm. Best to not go nigh. Fire scorching the earth. Lighting up the sky. When Her Highness sets her eyes on you, it's time to say goodbye.
Here we go. Time to beat down the queen. Zodiac Sense are sometimes funny how hardcore people get with them. Any thought on Invisible? Invincible? You know, I think it's really good as a cartoon. I enjoyed it. I think Omni-Man's character was really well maintained. I think it works. You know, it's like a little bit cynical in terms of the, you know, it's a deconstruction of superheroes, kind of. Like a kind of deconstruction parody, and then like a little bit more, it focuses more on real consequences and, you know, also dismantling the Superman tropes. But overall, I think it's, aside from technical aspects, I think it was solid. I don't regret watching it, and I have to really say thank you to Ta on this one. Like, thanks for telling me to watch it, because it actually, like, yeah, don't regret watching it in any which way whatsoever. Let's see. Oh, see ya, White Despair. Hopefully tomorrow we'll get the spoilers. Let's go. Let's see. The shows they went after were Zombieland Saga, Konosuba, The Time I Got Reincarnated as Slime, Princess Lover, and Nekopara. What? I remember Princess Lover. I'm pretty sure I know which one Princess Lover is. That's the one that was based on the H game. Like, it was, I think, like, the main girl was, like, either a blonde-haired bimbo or a pink-haired bimbo. Yeah, no, this is the one. That's not an isekai. That's so old. What about Princess Lover offended you? Zombieland Saga is necromancy. Konosuba is transportation. Second Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime is a solid choice to take out. Why not Buddy Guy? Jobless Reincarnation. Nekopata is just debauchery, so that's okay. Charizard vs. Articuno was like my favorite part of Battle Frontier. Reincarnation rules sounds a game patch. No, I mean, like, at the like, you have to understand, reincarnation comes from a system, or like one of the systems reincarnation comes from is a system that's about learning to be a better person, and so your life is the method by which is the vehicle by which you learn to be a better person. So when you have a system about appreciation like that, it's like a lot of its thoughts are some of it's, you know, you can say some of it's kind of cruel. And to some degree, there is a little bit of cruel. Like, you could infer some cruelty for some aspects, but it's just how it goes. Life isn't supposed to be easy, and that particular line of thought doesn't say anything about life being easy. All right, Rathian, bring it.
Thanks for the support.
I need to get earplugs. Okay, I know how to fight. I know how to fight Rathian. I've fought him before. Oh, see, I named this. Yeah, why pick Princess Lover of all things, right? That's a weird one, ain't it? Do they have anti-Russian sentiments? I don't think it does have anti-Russian sentiments. Man, I kind of want to make fun of Russia for picking Princess Lover, but I don't want them to assassinate me. I'm pretty sure that's probably some intern hearing Princess Lover thinking it was gonna be an isekai or something like that. That's okay, Raffia. I don't fear you. I'm terrified of you. It's different. Okay. Stay cool, wait for the opportunity. That's okay.
It's up to something!
I need to get a good shot on its
Brace yourself!
I need to get a good shot on its. Where can I shoot it from that will get the pierce to go in through the most spots? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Probably switch over to water because this isn't working. Ah! Excellent. Do not have any water ammo. Great. That's my fault. Do I have sleep ammo? Ah! Excellent. Do not have my sleep ammo either. Well, this is going to be one of those fights. One thing I didn't like about Invisible is how Amber and Mark really turns into a special. She knew the whole time but was still mad at him. Oh yeah, but I think that's the point about Amber, is that she's not like that great of a person. Like she's not great interpersonally. She does like nice things, but she's not great interpersonally. I think that's like the main thing you take away from her. Like it's a bad relationship. Nice. Keep hitting her head. Keep hitting her head. Alright, that's okay. That's okay. We're winning. We're winning.
After it!
Do I have sticky ammo? I don't. Can I climb? No, I can't. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. I don't know this map very well. That's why I'm just trying to figure out which way to go here. I've never explored this one. Let's see. Probably age viewer thing. People live to suffer. The happy times are pure cope. As he Merc is a terrible word for by any measure. Well, I think it's just it's pretty much like this is a guy that has a busy life and he wasn't ready, right? He got a girlfriend and a busy life at the same time. Like he doesn't have like pretty much he doesn't have a good work-life balance, right? I think that's a fair descriptor of it. Just doesn't have good work-life balance. Who made that high-pitched squeal? Wasn't me. You've become Mark right. Come on, John. John, come on. Don't spoil it for people.
Brace yourself!
Hopefully everyone's okay with that. I'm sure John's fine. Let's see, I just realized the next episode will bring on a lot more Endeavor haters with flashbacks. Oh, is there flashbacks? Oh, you're right. Shit. Yeah, no man, you're right, you're right. That's gonna be fun. Oh, someone got him. Luna Kids! Yes! Luna Kids! Amazing! Oh, this is the best. She's the best cat that anyone could ever have. Alright, Luna Kids. This time, there's no Louvre in sight. We got this one. This guy's dead. Oh, it's gonna be good. Oh, come on! Why do monsters just Huh. What would you have? I'll still have you, Dad. Yeah, man, that was a good one. That was a really good line on that one. Like that made me like, oh yeah. That was when Omni-Man realized he like really screwed up. And technically, he'll have. If Omni-Man stayed friends with the Immortal, he'd also have the Immortal. Like the Immortals have been alive for like thousands of years. God, Rathians. Calm your shit down, man. Like, what are you doing? Well, that was kind of expected. I got a flashball. Okay.
It's
God.
up to something!
Nice. Let's see. Oh, hey, Gohan. Gone to the part where the MC picked up. Father should have known better. Oh, well, you know how it is. It's a loving relationship, right, Gohan? Totally a loving relationship. Ah, nice. We're at capture point. Come on. Come on, girl. Calm down. Come on, girl. Just step over here, man. Just step over here, man. Oh no, you fool. Okay, well, she's just gonna have her time over there. Just gonna wait for her to arrive. Maybe hitting her with that was not the best move. I think she's about to take off. Shit, she's about to take off.
Don't let it get away!
Damn it. Well, there goes a trap.
Excuse me.
Damn it. Let's see. Invincible had me laughing at the Autotune character. Cecil. Oh yeah, the robot guy. I thought he was pretty cool. I liked him. Let's see. Cecil was also become cool standing up to Omni-Man. He likely adopted some Nick Fury and Amanda Waller. Yeah, that's a fair descriptor, I think. Where's Rathian? It's over here. Oh, there you are, Rathian. Alright, Rathian's... She's at her limit, right? So we should be able to beat her. We should be able to catch her. Okay, Rathian.
I placed the trap! He sprung the trap!
Nice! We caught another Pokemon, boys.
Victor!
Alright, cool. She's more like a pet to me. Yeah, that was, you know, I respected it, because that made sense with his perspective. You know, really respected. But yeah. Rough.
Our quest is completed!
Take all? Cool. Battle Beast Ooze badass? Oh, definitely. Battle Beast was really, really epic cool. Alright, cool. Cool. We did it. Alright, boys. What time is it? So, tomorrow will most likely be Hero Academia spoilers if we get lucky. But for now, I think I'm going to call it a night. I think it's been a good night. We took down 2 monsters. We had a lot of wonderful conversation. It's always good to know that you guys are fighting the good fight online with people who are saying things about Hero Academia that don't make sense. Yo, Gohan, I realize you showed up late, but thanks for showing up regardless. The illustration was interesting, showing her throw a knife near his head and putting a scratch on his cheek. That's just so badass, Gohan. Come on, man. That woman is so badass. Like, all isekai women should be like that. Anyway, the wife explained why the husband was in the wrong, and the wife said the situation would be handled by me. I also remember him having to sleep on the couch for a while. In comics, Cecil kind of blackmailed Mark to work for him and his family money problem. I've never seen such detail and collateral damage. Seeing those people die was tragic. Yeah. Oh, no worries, Gold, man. Like, don't worry about it, man. We have all of our lives to continue showing up for live streams. It's not a big issue. Let's see. But yeah, no, man, that was pretty brutal. Especially, like, that was Omni-Man's way of showing Mark how ineffective these people were. Ready Sugumomo? Ah, no, I haven't. Sorry, I got distracted with the YouTube problems. I'll make time for it this week, though. I have time for it. I'll do it this week. Just rereading the arc while I listen. Oh. Which arc in particular? Are you doing Class 1A versus 1B? Oh, someone subscribed. Salt is gold. Oh, it's good. It's good. Oh, wow. I was finally gotten to stop responding to me. Which fan wiki were you arguing on, Gohan? I'm getting distracted by you guys. Yeah, I'll call it in like, let's say 7 minutes. That's responsible. I'll call it in 7 minutes. But let's see here. I guess I'll just look at some things here on my computer real quick. The next battle is you have to see if they cut anything out. Oh, okay. I'd be surprised if they cut anything out, right? Because they're doing two episodes or 2 chapters per episode, plus the refresh. Yeah. I'd be surprised if they cut anything out. But I haven't looked either. I was wondering about that recently. I guess since we have time, I'll just very quickly go to the channel and just look at the comments, right? Because if we're looking for those Vigilante comments, it's probably best to understand. Oh, Shield Hero. Oh. What fight were you waging on Shield Hero, Gohan? Like, come on, man. What was going on Shield Hero this time? Oh. Sorry if something comes up there. I think I stopped in time. Trip and responsible in the same sentence. I know. What is going on here? My YouTube page isn't loading. Come on, load my YouTube channel. What's going on? Let's see. Here we go. Try that again. There we go. Let's see. Irumakun, I can't wait to binge. I can bet they will end it on Tetsu's clash with Shoto. If I'm remembering it correctly, I can see why you would say that. Someone was claiming that Naofumi didn't get married. That was pretty. Oh, why would you claim that? Naofumi got married like 100 times over. Like Naofumi got like the most married. All right, yeah, no, that was a fight worth fighting then. Let's see. What were the comments? Oh, I see. One that's voluntarily, so by the world's logic. So this must be. Oh, I know this commenter VVO. So I'm just reading my comments. This guy had said, to be honest, I think it's valid to call him a vigilante by the world's logic. One that voluntarily works preserved without cooperation with the law. He's actively working on his own terms disregarding leader. Although it seems that the commission is an action instance, he is holding his identity. He sure as hell is to a regulatory entity from the government. Heroes are independent workers who provide service. Deku Informant doesn't count as forming the government. when Hawks called All Might, their talk actually just a promise that when Shigaraki appeared, they would help. He isn't working under All Might, and All Might's following around. By the way, they talked on the hospital. You would assume that whatever the same goes for All Might, and both I'm seeing people in a way more akin to anti-hero, which makes the discussion look a lot stupider. It's not like Izuku became enemy public #1 just because of it. Heck, I doubt even people who is probably murdering people on their vigilante right now could be put to trial. But it's undeniable that Izuku is working and doing everything the way he sees fit, regardless of what the legal system thinks. I'm pretty sure the legal system says that Izuku shouldn't even be considering killing Shigaraki. Like, I understand what he's saying, but I just don't see in this situation in what way Izuku is different than Hawks and Endeavor, because they're not in, like, in my perspective, it's just flat out, is the government going to persecute Izuku? I don't think they would. And then it's just like, there's not really much difference between Hawks and them working without the Public Safety Commission compared to Izuku. I just don't, like, no regulatory entity is going to berate Izuku for what he's doing. Yeah, that's, but that was actually like a really reasonable comment. And he does make a good point. It's more akin to anti-hero. Let's see. Going back to you guys, I wish Horikoshi gave Dolphin Lady a name. He just calls her by the lady dog who saved, yeah. Maybe Izuku will run into Murko and she will think he's a vigilante at first and we'll get a cool fight. That'd be interesting. Trip, you plan to watch, let's see. Hori isn't the slickers with names stuff. But yeah, Amida Abyss Season 2? Maybe. Maybe all at the end. Kung Fu Panda vs. Iron is going to be a stomp-on death battle. Po has a feat fighting someone who destroyed a World Shadow Meter. It was chapter 377 of the web novel. I know, yeah, no, I agree, Gohan. Next season for Maid Abyss called Maid Abyss, The Sun Blaze Upon the Golden City. Oh shit. Let's see. Yeah, overall, I think this is ultimately, like, just from the way people are, the reasonable people, from the way I'm seeing them argue about the vigilante thing, they're just saying, like, because it's technically a secret plan concocted by heroes, he might be a vigilante, but at the end of the day, the reality is, Izuku's not going to be chased by the police, and mind you, like, no one's being chased by the police. It's a really bad metric. And I don't see Izuku taking the law into his hands. Like, what's the difference, again, between Izuku and any other person with a hero license taking on Muscular? He even returns them, like, well, vigilantes can always cooperate with the police. Yeah. This is gonna be really annoying, unless Horikoshi comes out and, like, just says it flat out. But with the comment is that licenses are lawfully sanctioning every action they take. Yeah. I agree with that. That is the thing. It's the provisional license. I guess that's, you know, so far the ones that are worth talking to. I'll just ask him. I'll just say thank you for the comment. Like, the big thing is whether or not my question, I just want to understand how they're interpreting it. My question is, do you think Izuku is acting within the powers because if, like, that's the thing, if we have the license is what's saying that the heroes can do what they want. Like, the hero, we don't know to what degree the heroes have government oversight when they're doing independent activities. Like, when you look at Aizawa's the big one, because Aizawa fraternizes with vigilantes and he's still a hero, right? He's not a vigilante when he's fraternizing with the vigilantes. So that is, yeah, that's I think it's all about that provisional license. It's all about how are we interpreting the license. Let's see. Although everyone seems, other people like, so well, this is normal. The commenters on my videos typically are very reasonable people who can articulate an argument, because that's the same for you guys. So yeah, no, I'm seeing a lot of very reasonable things, and I do appreciate that people are just pointing out like how unclear this looks in general. Like when someone's able to say maybe he's a vigilante, that actually says quite a lot about their thought process. Can't wait to see Suki Thingamavig. I'm seeing rumors of solo leveling being made into a K-drama. If it's legit, that would be the biggest L I've ever seen in my life. An outlaw is cooler than someone that is part of the system doing the work, especially in countries or areas when authority like police doesn't have a good reputation. It's funny though, because the police in Hero Academia have done very well for themselves. He still has his license, and all needs to show is All Might talking to Nedzu and saying this will count as a work study. He's working on the paperwork now. Ah, Matthew, you're right. That would be the easy way to solve it. So if we go back to UA, that would be appreciated. So I guess that's the big question is, does Horikoshi care enough to talk about the paperwork on Nedzu's side? Because that is like the big thing, right? All Might's there. All Might is on Nedzu's payroll. All Might has to tell Nedzu what's going on. Because Nedzu needs to... Nedzu is working in collaboration with the government. So I guess that would be the easy way of solving the situation. If Nedzu says that this is essentially a work study, then the heroes aren't... Like, he's not technically a vigilante. Oh, but we're dealing so hard in technicals. But that's a good one, Matthew. But yeah, yeah. Oh, I like another comment. For another person said, it's hard to say if Izuku's a vigilante or not because the limitations of the provisional license aren't specified. That's a very intelligent response. But most likely not, since he's working with the top pro heroes. People who think he's a vigilante probably assume that the provisional license only allows you to work under the supervision of an agency or something. Yeah, no, it looks like if we were arguing this within the commenters that are on this channel, we'd end up with people much more in line with the level of nuance that we apply to things, which is good to see. But okay, overall, good to have it. Oh, hey, Black Fox. So, guys, I ran over time here, but we'll be back tomorrow, and hopefully we'll be looking for spoilers, and we'll see what happens. But till tomorrow, I hope you all have a great day. I don't think I have any other news for you guys. If I ever manage to upload the My Hero Academia reaction video for the openings, feel free to check it out. I think I make really great faces in it. I think you'll like the banter to some degree. But yeah, otherwise, thank you all so much for being here, and that's 16 viewers. So I'm gonna start saying the good nights to Black Fox, Gohan, Tiandre, Matthew, Miguel, Mark. I can actually now see the participants of these chats. So if I just pop it out here, I can have a good list of all of you. Okay, I don't have a great list of all of you. I only have the most recent. Speed, Ta, Random. Yeah, man. Oh, Sarge. Yeah, guys. Have a great night. Stay safe. Oh, I know. I might have COVID. We're waiting to see the results. But yeah, guys. I'm sure I'm fine. But everyone, have a great day, great night wherever you are. Stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Gonna start going towards ending the stream. Here we go, found the button. Ending the... Oh, and yeah, Black Fox, we've been here for a while. Ending the stream in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Till next time, everybody. And we'll bring the stream avatars back tomorrow, because that was really nice.